Hello everybody, it is Jack here for my weekly taste test reviews. I do weekly vegan taste test reviews showing you guys some of the new items that are being released in Australia, and today I've got two new items from the company Made with Plants available at Woolworths supermarkets, and it is these ones right here. So we've got the sour cream, the plant-based sour cream, and then also the plant-based thickened cream as well. These are both available at Woolworths supermarkets for $3.50 each. So these are 250 ml packets right here, available at Woolworths. And what is actually really exciting about this is that they're actually not made from coconut. There's some other cream alternatives on the market and they are all made from coconut, so coconut-based creams. These are actually made from fava beans. So fava beans generally have very little taste to them at all. So I'm actually really already excited by this. So this could actually be really awesome right here. There have been some other cream alternatives on the market. The heat tolerance isn't the greatest either. So what I'm actually gonna do today, I'm gonna make up two meals right now, utilizing these creams and seeing how they taste, how they cook, and of course, if they are worth your money. So let's get into this taste test review straight away. So here we go guys, I just cooked these creams, these plant-based creams, the thickened cream and then also the sour cream into these meals right here. So I made up a carbonara with the thickened cream here. So actually what I did notice, the actual cream itself was actually really watery. It didn't really have that thick texture that you expect with general dairy-based creams like that. So it actually really was runny. It actually evaporated really quickly in the fry pan whilst cooking this up. So in terms of that, it's not a really great start. It actually really, as I said, just really evaporated in the fry pan. So I'm actually really interested to see actually how this turned out. And if you can actually look, I showed it before, it hasn't really captured that creamy texture as you would normally have with a carbonara sauce. As I said, just absorbed, it is evaporated. So that was a little bit disappointing already. So it is actually really good. The texture on this sour cream is fantastic. So I've just made up some nachos with a maple glazed mince here. If you didn't know, I have a website, thatvegandad.net, with a bunch of my recipes on there. So definitely check out that recipe. It is beautiful. Anyway, guys, really want to try these out. Available at Woolworths supermarkets, $3 each, and made with fava beans. Again, mentioning not made with coconut. So let's try this one out. So this carbonara is delicious, but this cream itself, it actually has given this whole meal like a nutty sort of taste. So the fava beans has really kind of taken over and you get like a bit of a nutty taste to it. Generally how I've made this with other plant-based creams, very flavorless, but like there is actually like a really strong nutty taste to this one. I'm actually really not loving this cream at all. So there is another plant-based cream that I've tried out before that is fantastic. It has like creamy texture on it as well, and you actually got like really saucy, whereas this, as I said, evaporated really quickly in the fry pan. I actually had to take the fry pan off the heat because I was worried that I was going to lose all the cream. So it's coated the pasta perfectly, and then it's just really given this whole meal like a really nutty sort of taste. So unfortunately for me, that is probably not a major winner at all. But this sour cream looks like it could definitely be a little bit better because this texture looks incredible. So the sour cream texture, as I said, is perfect. Really spot on texture. It has a very, very subtle tanginess to it. So traditional sour cream's like a bit tart, a bit tangy. This one has a very subtle tang to it. Doesn't really have that tartness to it at all, which is a shame because that's like, you know, sour cream is all about that tartness. In comparison to the thickened cream, it doesn't really have that like nutty, earthy sort of flavors to it. So all you're really getting is that texture and a little bit of tanginess to it. So it is actually probably much better option here with the sour cream. It's just really missing that tartness, really. Like a bit more tanginess, a bit more tartness would totally kick this out of the park. So for me personally, the thickened cream just really falls short, unfortunately. As you can see when I was getting it out of the container, the texture is just really runny. It is not like your traditional dairy-based thickened cream that you get, and then it evaporated really quickly in the fry pan, which I was really disappointed with. And despite not being made with coconut, which is fantastic, this one does have like that nutty, earthy taste to it, and it has really overtaken the flavors of this carbonara, which is a real shame because the price is fantastic. $3.50 for 250 ml of the cream here is fantastic price, but in terms of cooking with it, it's probably not to my liking personally. Whereas this sour cream, much better job than the other cream. Texture is just so spot on, very fantastic, and it only has a slight subtle tanginess to it. So for me personally, if this had a bit more tartness, a bit more tanginess, it would be a fantastic purchase. It probably is the best vegan sour cream going around at the moment. If you're sick of having your coconut yogurts on your nachos, this is probably the best alternative available in my opinion, but there definitely is better thickened creamed alternatives on the market at the moment in my opinion. What is actually fantastic though is the size. Really convenient. There's others alternatives out on the market, which is a 1 litre carton and is about $11. So that is a little bit pricey. A lot bigger carton, whereas this is a bit more of a convenient size. Anyway, guys, that is just my opinion. I have just tried out these new creams we've made with plants. Made with Plants have done a fantastic job with releasing more and more items in the last couple of years, so that is fantastic. Available at Woolworths, $3.50. So if you want to try it out, definitely do check these out. And if you enjoyed this video, chuck a like, share it around, and comment below of what vegan taste tests you would like to see next. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with more vegan taste test reviews, definitely do subscribe to this channel. Anyway, guys, I've got some delicious food here that I want to smash out right now. So until next time, I'll catch you soon.